Welcome to Voice Notes from a Slow Life. I am Emily and I'm glad you're here. These are real-time reflections on slowing down, mothering gently, and choosing a more intentional life. Let's begin. So today I actually have a very fun episode because I'm not alone, which is very fun. My friend Natasha is here and she is a child development consultant and she also specializes with children's play. And we have a really fun topic today. But first, hi, Natasha.
Hi, I'm back.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, so she's saying she's back because she was here on a previous episode, which I will link in the show notes. It was all over the place, let's be real. It was an intro to you,
Yes, definitely.
but it was a fun one.
It was a fun one. It felt like a late night chat.
I think we named it that.
I think so.
Yeah, we named it that. So anyway, today we are kind of going into your area of genius, I would say, and talking about play. And I wanted to talk about first how, when we were kids, I don't know about you, but I was a bedroom kid.
I was also a bedroom kid. We were about a little less than a decade apart.
Okay, yes. Yes, I'm old.
You're not old.
Yeah, we're because I'm 33 and you're
24.
yeah, so we're just like barely 10 years apart.
Yeah.
But both of us were, because I think that's pretty much like, they're like millennials and you're Gen Z, I'm guessing.
But I'm like early Gen Z. I don't feel like a Gen Z. Like, I don't feel like I belong in the Gen Z
Yeah, well, you're
world.
very grandma
Yeah.
core.
Well, I was raised very 90s kid vibe, and also my husband was very much raised in the same way.
Yeah.
Because our parents, me and my husband, are very old school. So, meaning we're old school also just by default.
Yeah, I think you're honestly more old school than me and my husband. But yeah, so we're both bedroom kids. And now, if you maybe some people don't know what a bedroom kid is, and we need to like describe it. So basically, like when we used to play, it was in our bedrooms. Like, so I had a TV in my room, which means that I also had like my Nintendo in my room. I had all my books. I had a computer. I had my Pogs, which I never figured out how to. You don't know what Pogs are.
No, I don't know what pog
That's fine.
is.
You don't need to know. I didn't even know how to play them properly. They're like discs of like cardboard that you like tap and you flip. I never figured out how to play it. I love my Beyblades though.
Ooh, we had our DS when they came out, and our radio. We did not have TVs in our room. That we weren't allowed any TVs in our room. But we had a bunch of toys.
Well, I don't allow TV in the room anymore. Like
No, me
for
neither.
anybody. Like I only have it in the bedroom now. Living room now.
It's
So
a family thing.
it's a yeah, we had it, but like I don't think it was good for me. Anyway. But yeah, so we used to hang out a bunch in our rooms. I know I had some stuff in the living room. Like if we had like a kitchenette that lived in the living room because it was pretty big. And of course, if I had my easy bake oven.
Ooh, no, I remember getting that. I was so excited, but I think I got it, and like not even like a couple months after, there was a recall, and my mom was like, "Garbage. I don't feel like having a fire in the house."
Oh my
Oh
god.
no, she removed the light bulb. We weren't allowed to use it. We used it with Play-Doh, so we would pretend.
Because of the recall?
Yeah.
Oh.
My mom threw a lot of our toys out because a lot of my toys were in the 90s. So it was a lot of old toys that were passed down, and also my mom's like old dolls and Barbies.
Yeah.
So I played a lot with those. And what else did I have?
Did
A
you
lot
play?
Drawing. I draw a lot.
Okay.
I
Oh yeah, I've
didn't.
seen your artwork in your living
Okay,
room.
I'm not that good.
But were you like okay with your Barbie dolls? Because I would like cut their hair, take their heads off, and like take their clothes, cut the clothes, and like try and make stuff. Yeah, I'm weird.
I like treated them like actual little humans.
Oh, good for you.
So they had like I had like in French it's un berceau, like a
Oh,
baby,
like a baby bed, like
a baby bed. I had that, and I had like a little blanket, so I would like rock them next to my
That's so-
bed. I was
Oh my gosh.
I was
Okay.
being a mom, and then
You gotta like understand anybody who's listening right now. Like, she has 2 kids, and like she like they don't go to daycare or anything like that. They're just with her. They're almost 3 and then almost 2.
One and a half.
1.5, and then one is almost 3 in December.
Yes.
And you were like made to be a mom.
I've been taking care. Even we have a like big family on my mom's side, and I would take care of all my cousins because I was the eldest of everyone. And keep in mind, my grandma has like 9 other kids, well, sisters and brothers. So that means there was a lot of grandbabies at Christmas parties. I think there was like 10 to 15 like younger babies with me at one time. I remember waiting like cuz we would rent out a room like I don't know, it was like anyways, a big room for because we were like almost over 50 people. I would wait at the door for my cousins to come in and they would drop off their kids to me and I would go bring them and we would go play and there was like 15 to 10 kids with me at like all times.
And you're like, I love this so much. Let me like become like educated in this, become an educator.
Basically.
That's hilarious. Okay.
I love kids.
That's fun. Okay, well, so now hopefully they've gotten like a sense of what maybe a bedroom kid kind of is.
Because like you wouldn't bring any toys with you. I think the only things we were allowed to bring down was like a book or like anything to draw, maybe puzzles.
Yeah, but the living room, like the social areas were very much just like adult areas. I find my house wasn't as bad. Like I remember going to my grandma's house though, and she even had like the plastic on the couch.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, so uncomfortable.
So uncomfortable. So yeah. But nowadays I feel like, and I just naturally kind of got into it. I'm a living room, like my daughter's a living room kid.
Yeah, we are also living room kid.
Right? So like our living room is basically the play area. Like it's not like in the movies or on Pinterest where everybody has like a designated play room. I never had that. And I don't like I have a basement that she could, but the thing is like having a living room kid, I like having her near me.
Like you're in your environment, and there's also a lot of benefits to it.
What are some of the benefits? Because I'm curious, and I'm going to drink some of my tea while you talk about some of the benefits because I know some, but that's mostly just like my experience.
So a huge benefit for living room kids is they learn to navigate the world with you. They're including your kids in your routine, your day to day is extremely important because the best thing you can do as a parent is model. They don't you parent them, but honestly the way they truly learn is by observing you. So how you treat yourself and how you act around your home, they're gonna mimic everything they see. So if they see how you keep it clean, or if you pick up, or how you just hang out on the couch, your mannerisms, a lot, they will mimic. And that is great because that's how they learn. That's how they learn especially if you have people over. So that's how they learn to socialize. That's how they learn to just respect. Also, another big thing, there's a lot of parents that are scared. They're scared of them breaking stuff like the TV, or they're jumping on the couch and ruining nice furniture and everything. Well, obviously in the moment it's really hard, but if you put in the effort, that sometimes putting the effort is not as fun, but once it's like a short time, if you can keep on it and you're consistent, after that they're just gonna know to not jump on the couch, not draw on the couch or on the walls. If you keep it consistent. And the other big benefit is when you go to somebody else's place, they're also gonna know, oh, I'm not supposed to jump on the couch. Oh, I'm not supposed to just like break the TV or something crazy like that.
Yeah, I want to touch on a couple of things you said because like one where like you're talking about mimicking, like I see it with my daughter, but the other day she follows me into the bathroom when I'm getting ready, and we were brushing her teeth at the same time, and she's watching me while she brushes her teeth, and I had the toothbrush in my mouth and I let go and I was fixing my hair staring in the mirror, and then I turn around and she's doing the exact same thing. Her toothbrush is just in her mouth and she's fixing her hair, and I'm like, like it really hits home at those moments. And yeah, it does teach a lot of respect. Like they'll try, obviously.
Yeah,
My
of
daughter will
course.
still stand up or like jump, and I'll be like sit on a bum, and she keeps, you know, I have to like just be consistent. Like 'cause they're gonna test their
Yeah.
limits, like
And
whatever.
also they'll go through phases where they're not doing anything whatsoever, and then one day they're just like, let's see if I can or cannot do this, and they'll go through a cycle like every 6 months or so, depending on the kid, where they're just gonna retest the boundaries, and that's very normal until like the age of like 4,
Oh,
I would say.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been noticing it. Like she's been doing some of the things that she wasn't doing, with like jumping on the couch, and then she started jumping on the couch. You know, I'm like, sit on a bum, sit on a bum. That's our words that we use. But like, yeah, I don't have to worry about her drawing on the walls. So I remember the first times we were drawing in the living room, and I would put them away. I caught her once drawing on the wall. I turned right away for a second. It really just takes a second.
Oh yeah.
But for her birthday was in October. She got a. I'm looking to the side with Nat right now because she has like an
The
art table.
most beautiful, aesthetically pleasing art table, fancy little girl.
Yeah, the art table that for some reason has a my little people what's it called, farm on there, and a baby doll. Anyway, she has a bunch of crayons in one of the side compartments, and I was like, I can't just leave these crayons out there. She's dying. Oh my god, Nat's dying. Are you okay?
Choked up my teeth.
Okay, cough for real. It's okay. Not into the mic. There you go. No, don't do it. You good?
Maybe.
Drink some water.
Maybe more tea.
Just don't drink it the wrong way this time.
I'll try. It's my talent.
I'm not cutting this out. Takes too much work to cut that out.
Okay. I'm back.
We're good. Yeah, there's crayons on the side table, and I was like, don't want to do that. Like that sounds extremely scary. Not an issue. I mean, she has tried a little bit, but we just kind of like redirect her multiple times. And it's more, it's funny because like you can really tell when she's testing. She's like, eh? She's like, eh?
You'll
And I'm
see
like,
they're slowly gonna go for
yes,
it.
yes, yes.
My daughter will do the opposite, and she'll like look around, but we spot her. And then we say, I won't say her name, but her name, and then she'll do a huge smirk and then bolt for whatever she's doing, or like do it as quickly. She's like, I have like 3 seconds before mom like takes me out of wherever. Because with toddlers, like, and toddlers are around like 16. I know technically toddlers are 18 months old to 2.5, but in the
What?
yeah.
What's my child then?
Oh, did I say it? Yeah, you're
2.5?
She's a preschooler now. So an infant.
Oh, you shut your whore mouth.
An infant.
Just having a meltdown over here now. Okay. I don't want you on my podcast anymore.
A baby is between like 0, like an infant is like between like the age of 0 to 6 months, and then 6 months to like to a year and a half, it's like a baby, and then a year and a half to 2.5 is
A Bombay, yeah, I forget
Bombay.
what it's in English.
a toddler, and then preschoolers are the 2.5 to 4. So yeah, and then
I'm still gonna call her a toddler though.
of course. So, but in discipline can start at 16 months, and it's consistent corrective actions. So, as you say, or no, sorry, at that point, before the toddler phase, is like infant, like you redirect.
Redirect.
But as a toddler, it's consistent corrective actions.
Okay.
And if you don't let up on it, at 3, there's 2 paths they go. And this is like neurotypical kids with with some exceptions. We're not, whenever I speak, I never mean every kid, because every kid is different. There's kids on the spectrum, there's kids with disorders, there's kids with there's a lot of different kids. Not every strategy will work, but there's a general consensus with some methods that are working, that could work for age gaps, I guess.
Yeah, when she says that too, though, that means that if you want specialized support, you should go see Nat. I'll share her information in the description, because Nat can help you specifically for your case and your child and your family situation. There we go, plug in my friend.
Thank you.
But yeah, so it's like consistent corrective action. That just come like maybe me continuing to say like, no, we sit on the bottom of the couch, we don't jump, kind of thing. Like,
Yeah, you don't want to do uh s- I'm thinking of the person because
oh,
there's parenting coaches that
oh yes, you made a,
I
oh,
mean,
she made
I'm not a big fan of
you made a
those.
rant video
Yeah,
the other
because
day.
they make most of the time they make parents feel very bad for the way they do things, but it's never the whole story.
Yeah.
So consistent corrective actions is just you act. So if they're gonna draw on the wall, well, you take it away and you say you lost it. That's it. That's all, and you move on. You don't lecture them. You don't do anything. You just they know they did wrong because they got something removed from them. It could be also in you didn't sit. You're not sitting on the couch properly. You get taken off the couch. You don't sit on the couch
Yeah.
for like, and that could be just in the moment. You can let them have a chance. For us in our house with my son now, Emily will know. She will hear it once in a while. I'm like, I count to three. At the age of past 2.5, I like to give kids a chance to, because like most parenting coach will say like, no, 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 don't do that. Just act, act, act. I like to give, because at that point they can start, understanding. Oh, if I don't listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get in trouble. They know.
It's
They know.
it's funny because I do the time thing too. Sometimes it doesn't work, and then I this is gonna sound bad. Okay, you're gonna judge me.
I'm not gonna judge.
Well,
Don't
you
judge.
can judge.
No.
We listen and we don't
Don't
judge.
judge.
So like I don't know. I think I'm the easy parent. Like I consistently correct, but like when she's really being a lot, I'm like, I'm gonna go get daddy. And I go, do you want me to get the big guns? And she goes, not the big guns. She has no idea what that means, obviously. But yeah, like what was it tonight? She was like really hard to put to bed. She was like, I think it's because our kids hung out tonight,
Yeah.
so they were
super
like
hyper.
they were very hyper, and she was like really beating me up a little bit. And anyway, she wouldn't let me leave, and she was like pulling on my fingers. I was like, Daddy. And then all she heard was his foot trend. She's like, oh, I'm okay. I'm going to go sleepies. And it's not like she's scared of him because
No.
she'll whack him too.
No.
But like, I don't know why he is able.
Sometimes it's different relationships with different parents, and they know they can get away with one and not the other.
Yeah,
It's
me.
not.
Yeah.
It's not anything on you or your husband.
It could be because my husband's the one who sleep trained her.
It could be. They have associations with certain parents, so it's. I think we kind of diverted from our conversation.
Sorry. We did it again.
We'll go back to it because it kind of like circles into like.
Just finish your thought. You can finish your thought.
But like it's a lot of parents will. I remember when I did because I did a couple daycares, and they would be like, "How are they listening to you?" And at home they're acting like feral little kids. I'm like, oh well, they know what they can get away with me and with you. Certain things I just let go because sometimes it's not worth the fight. It's not worth the big, tantrum. And sometimes letting them win in certain things makes them think they're winning, but actually, so another thing, like giving kids options. So in the living room,
I love how you're getting back to the
I'm
living room kids. Remember that was the point of the video, the podcast episode. Yeah.
Living room kids having options. So if you don't want the kid to jump on the couch, well, give them an option of, hey, how about, because at home we have a bouncy bee, so it's like a little balloon they can jump on. You can't jump on the couch, but you can go jump on your bouncy bee, or you can take it if you don't have a bouncy bee. You can take out a pillow, especially if try to make it not slippery, but they can jump on the pillow. And if you don't want them to jump on the couch, jump on the pillow, jump in, let's make a pile of blankets, jump on that.
Yeah.
So you can redirect and give them options. Toddler love options.
Yeah.
If you want to get away with the least amount of tantrums, that's how we work in our household. Obviously, I'm not the boss. Well, kind of, but not.
I'm laughing. Okay.
But I will give you options. But if you don't choose because the options are usually things I want regardless. Like I don't want you
Yeah.
to jump on the
Or like here's
couch.
options of two different shirts to get dressed in. It's like either one I'm fine with.
Exactly. So it's like the same principle for like in the living room. Like if you want your living room to feel less stressful
Yeah.
and less chaotic, you don't need to put all your toys out. You can take out little stations. Like on my channel, I did a couple of those where right now I'm looking at Amy's living room, and she has a bin with 6 bins, like the one at IKEA. Everyone knows
Yeah,
which
the
one it is.
IKEA, the stand that has like 6 different
She
bins.
has Legos on top. She has like a book thing on top too, and everything is put in the drawer. And then she has like in the middle of the room her like art supplies.
Art stuff, but she also wanted to put her farm on there because she wanted to reach it easier. And then the corner, she's got like her kitchen that's also been turned into, I don't know quite, maybe a potato head salon. And then she has
Something.
an art, then she has a dress up corner, a dress up thing behind the couch.
So those she has options, so that distracts them from being chaotic in the room.
Yeah, I can
You can
reorient.
redirect your kids a lot easier. So example for me in my home, so when my I keep almost saying their names, I have to be mindful of it. When my son is starting to be chaotic, sometimes they just need to be redirected, being like, hey, how about you don't scream, you don't throw, or I don't know, depending on the
Whatever they're at,
situation.
whatever their behavior is, yeah.
Is I'll be like, oh, why don't you go get a book? We can read a book. And if you don't want to be like, I don't feel like reading a book this
Yeah.
time, sometimes I'll be like, do you want to do a puzzle? Sit next to me and read your book or a puzzle. I don't need to do anything, but just the fact that he's sitting next to me,
Yeah.
it makes him feel like I'm participating, but I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah,
not doing much.
Yeah.
So if you want a more laid back approach, like I am an educator, you can do things that are intentional to keep their development progressing their development. I don't.
Yeah, development. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm French, so that word is hard for me.
It's okay. I'm English, well, French, bilingual, and some words are still hard for me. No, yeah, I love all this. And sorry, guys, if you can hear my dog in the background, she is scratching her ears like there is no tomorrow. She's basically allergic to everything. She has special dog food, but she still steals crumbs sometimes. Haley, are you okay? She's scratching her ear. Anyway,
Oh, and another way to make it in my home, how I like, because I don't have all the furniture for like the cute aesthetic.
yeah, I love your furniture though.
It's a lot of secondhand.
It's very
things.
granny chic. Like you have like the okay, Haley, calm down. You have like those that one chair that's like my grandma had that one chair, and I'm like, it's like wood. Like she has like the wood stuff, like the nice wood furniture.
It's all secondhand from my grandparents or
It's
like
beautiful.
my in-laws. So like my TV stand has drawers and like doors. So I put all those toys there. So they're kind of out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to have like all the toys on display, because it like for me it drives me insane.
Yeah.
Do you boo if you like it, if you enjoy it, if you like to see it, and if
I hate
like I like at least having
the
that
option.
away, because I still have like the big bulky toys sometimes out,
Yeah.
but having like the majority of the toys away hidden in like furniture, you can buy furniture, or when you go thrifting or whatever, you could be mindful about, oh, because that's what I did. I was like, oh, that's perfect, that those drawers and cabinets, there's nothing, I don't know what to put in there, so I was like, let's put the kids' toys in there. And honestly, it works awesome. Like I love it. So most of the people are like, where are your toys? I'm like,
Because like in like sometimes some of them are loose, but some of them are like in bins, and you just pull the bin out.
Yep.
Which is really fun. And like you're saying, like thrifting, like you can go find really affordable stuff on Facebook Marketplace, like your local thrift stores. Like I'm seeing
go to your grandparents.
yeah, if you can,
Because my grandparents, like, they keep everything. I have their is it called, like the side tables, that their first side tables of when they moved in together, they're like over 50 years old.
But they're good. They're not like the
No.
Amazon
they're
stuff.
they're still in great shape. They're not broken. And I have my like great grandma's like a Victorian era, like style, like side table where I have a lamp. Like honestly, like I have so many like things in my home that's just they're just reused from like parents. So look at
Yeah.
go see your family being like, hey, what do you want to get rid of? I
What do
don't
you
think
have in like? Was like my mom always has like stuff in the basement, right, that she's not using. So that's a good idea. And now that you like talk about it too, I'm like looking at my room, my living room right now, and it's not much to the like it's not the best looking living room. Like I had removed some wallpaper, so I have one wall that's really messed up and it needs to be painted. And at first I was like, what's the point of even doing this room, because I have some safety latches and I have tons of and there and like when we talk about living room kids, like, well, does that mean that I lose my living room? Does that mean that I can't make it pretty? Does that mean like I can't have my Pinterest dream? Like, let's be real. Even if you didn't have kids, you most likely wouldn't have a Pinterest dream living room, because that's a lot of work.
it
You live
is.
in it. It's like it's not gonna just happen. But I'm sorry. The dog is really, really just wanting to be the star of the show right now. You can sit down, Lele. See. Anyway, but I decided that no, I'm not gonna live my life that way, because like what? I'm gonna wait till she like how old? How old will that be? Like, and then I can't have a living room that I love. Like right now, I love my like couch. I have a nice like couch and all that. So Nat knows, like, for the last couple of Christmases, what I've been asking for gifts is stuff to do my living room. And all I'm missing right now, and I'm gonna show you afterwards. I picked out some
Ooh.
curtains. It's just curtains and paint. The rest of it, I have it all in the basement just to do it. And
I
now,
can't wait to paint.
yeah,
I
you
love
already
paint. I
offered to
love
paint.
painting.
It's just weird to
I
me.
know. I liked I love painting. I love it. I don't know, there's something therapeutic about
Yeah, no, I hated painting.
it.
When I got this house, the bathroom was brown,
Ew.
like a dark chocolate brown.
I guess if there's a mess, you can.
Ew, ew. But that's the thing. If there's a mess, you don't know. It was so gross, and but like also it was so brown that like you could see dust on it.
Ew.
It was so gross. Anyway,
Oh.
do you know it took me days to paint it, cuz and it still has like a tinge of yellow, and like after a while you just start going cross-eyed. Anyway, I also painted like the little wall in my basement where I work, like my therapy wall, which is right behind me. And I hated doing that. So I'm happy that you've offered. But I'll just say, like, that's coming in probably December, January, maybe doing that. Because yeah, there's gonna be toys and stuff, and I don't hide everything. Like I don't have some stuff like you, but I can still enjoy it. I can still make
Of
it
course.
pretty. It's pretty, it's functional, and I think like if what we wanted to talk about, which you've touched on, is like you can make it your home a calm space,
Of
because
course.
you don't need this to feel overwhelming. And if it
No.
feels overwhelming, then maybe you have to relook how you've set it up,
Yep.
because maybe there's too many things out. Maybe,
You don't need all less is more.
yeah, for kids for sure.
Yeah, cuz a big thing is parents don't make fun funner.
Yes, it's what you
I
said last time too.
Yep.
I love it.
I really stick to it because if you see, because sometimes there's too many toys and kids get overwhelmed very easily. I think parents forget, if you feel overwhelmed, imagine your little kiddo with their brain like still in the process. There's already going on so
Yeah,
much in there, like a lot.
like the visual stimulation, right, is
Yep.
just so much.
They get overstimulated so easily. I don't think parents realize how quickly and how easily it takes. Like bright colors can overstimulate them. Too many things, too little. No, not usually. Too little things is like really not too bad. But there's like there's a lot. It's a lot.
So if we were like, I'm thinking of like, do you have anything else to add? Because I have like, I want us to end on a last advice we can give people to like to start off. Is there any other points about the room, the living room, or like the calm space that you think we need to touch on?
I think you, as parents, I think we should utilize like our like cabinets, wall space, or like your
I have a closet.
closets, because most of the time in like most rooms you have a closet somewhere. You can use that to store your toys. Have the least amount of toys out, because you would think, oh, there's not enough to do, but let kids be bored, because when
Yes.
kids are bored, that's when they can start to work on their creativity, problem solving. There's so many, so many benefits of being bored. Kids are not allowed these days to be bored, and that's a big problem. So having just like 5 toys out,
That's what I was gonna say. Like, how where would you start? Like, you'd start like at 5. Like, let's say, because let's say somebody's listening to this, and they're like, I feel so freaking overwhelmed in my living room. Like, I can't function. There's too much stuff. There's too many things to manage. Do you say like strip it all down to start off? Like, not get rid of it, obviously,
No.
but like, do you think strip it all down and only take out maybe 5 at a time, like, and see?
Yeah, so see, you will know your kids best. So what I would recommend as an educator and also a mom is do categories. So in my home, I do categories in my what I bring out. I have only like four shelves, so I do 4 or 6 toys in all those shelves. So I have something to build. I have
Something to what?
something to build.
Oh,
So
something to build.
magnet tiles, Legos.
Oh, your kid was so good at those magnet. It's the same age as my kid. My kid doesn't like do the magnetize, like she has it, but your kid was like crazy good at the
But
magnet.
your kid likes to draw. My kid does not like to draw.
But like I was
So,
like looking at your kid and I'm like, he's better than my husband at building with magnet tiles. Like frig.
So like waffle, anything, they're called waffle tiles. So like they're like Legos, a mix of like they're like almost like magnet tiles, but also Legos. They're like interconnected, like
Okay.
they. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
how to describe it.
They okay.
But like something like that, those types of toys, those are considered something to build. They're problem solving. They're really good for that. Have some books and puzzles out. So a calm game, something to keep calm and like stimulate in like a visual sense. And again, I usually do something to build. I have waffles in my head now.
I want waffles.
Books, puzzles, or like you can do one or the other. I have both because I have 2 kids and my son only usually gravitates towards one. So have like one or both depending on you. Have something creative like we have bonhommes. So that is very imaginative.
So
play.
for the Anglophones, because my husband's like, what the heck is a bonhomme?
Oh,
She means like little figurines.
little figurines.
I know. I'm like a bonhomme, but my husband's like, what's a bonhomme?
So little figurines or like cars, depending.
Oh yeah, my kid was playing with cars at your
Barbies.
place today.
Barbies, dolls. Those are very in creative ways.
Yeah.
And then you want like maybe let me think. I'm like trying to like
You're looking at my house right now and being like,
you can have stuff like I have train tracks out. They're like that's considered building because they're building the train track, but it's also imaginative play. So
yeah.
try have like sections. I know most parents probably I have balls. Or like stuff like that, like more physical, like if you have like those things you sit on, like big toys.
Oh
big
yeah.
Big mortar toys. So anything that's a big mortar toy also.
A motor toy. Yeah.
Yeah. So not like a car thing, but just like something they could physically. It could be a trampoline. It could be like a scooter.
Oh, like that makes them move.
Yeah, a bit something that will make them move. It could be a stepping stones.
Could it even be like, I'm just looking over in the corner, she has like a little play stroller.
That's more an imaginative play.
Okay.
It's something that their body is forced to move a little bit more.
Okay.
They have to engage different parts of their
I'm
bodies.
sorry about the dog, by the way, everybody.
Like something to work their balance, or like the ones that you can sit on.
Yes.
And then like move around.
Yeah.
Those, or like a scooter that you're.
Okay. So you just like in what you're saying, so you don't need a lot of different like a bunch of toys. You just need like maybe different categories if they have options.
Yeah. So like have options. Like usually try to have like 3 different things. Something to like stimulate their brain, something to do some problem solving, something to like get big energy out. So like it could be like I said, like
The jumping and stuff.
the jumping or something to roll on, or
Oh yeah, you have that disc. What's it called?
It's a wobble disc, so they can like sit on it or stand on it, and like they can like.
Oh, I got that
twirl.
for Gwenny for Christmas.
Yep. So that's considered a big mortar toy.
Oh, there you go! I did it. Look at me, guys. I did it. Well, actually, you were there with me picking up the toys, so
But yeah, so just having those categories. Now I gave a lot of examples of each category,
Yeah.
but like having one of each,
Yeah.
usually that means like it could be so much less. And if they get bored and they start doing like mischievous thing, redirect them to like the toys,
Okay.
and redo that a couple times, and eventually they'll learn to be bored and they'll be more creative with their play. It'll
Yeah.
take time, especially if your kids are used to having like 5 bajillion toys around them.
Yeah.
It'll take a couple, but they're resilient. They're so smart. They're so creative. They just need the time to be bored, and you'll see if you put the time and you just let them
Yeah.
be bored, you'll see they'll be real creative sometimes.
Well, I mean, we were like,
Yeah.
because like growing up, like there just wasn't as many toys. Like I had toys,
Mhm.
and my parents were generous a lot, but like I'd often be outside a lot. So I
Yep.
remember like, I remember what was one weird thing that I did when I was young. I had a raisin box, and there was like a ladybug that had died, and so I did a funeral for the ladybug
We would make soup.
with the
No,
ladybugs.
not with this ladybugs, with just like stuff around the yard. We would
Oh, like yes, I
we would
made pies, meat like the mud pies and stuff.
oh my god, we would go get water from inside and grab grass
Yeah.
and dirt,
Oh,
and
I
we would
made potions. I loved making potions.
yeah.
So like you find bottles and you put the flowers in, and
And then I had to convince my little baby brother to take a sip of the soup. I made him do it.
he liked it.
Oh no, absolutely not. But it's still funny.
I hope he listens to this and he's like, "Yeah, you were so mean to me."
I would get him to do things. Oh my god, so many things.
Oh gosh.
Then they would get in schnut.
Then you make him real like, oh, it was like I wanted a baby sister, so now you're. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I love this like first first step that people can take, which is like
Yep.
really just paring it down. And if you're going to, I don't know, I'm just assuming you have Facebook and you have Instagram.
Yep.
I'll link both in the show notes. You're going to be posting about like maybe gift ideas. I'm not sure.
Yep, I'm gonna do a series. I started already about overstimulation and how to deal with your kiddos that are overstimulated during the holidays, and how you can hopefully help manage or help in the moment. So I have already did that up, but I'm gonna post some techniques, some breathing techniques to help through that. And then I'm going to post gift ideas, what to do before, and just a couple of things.
Yeah, so it's almost going to be like a holiday survival guide
Basically,
on your socials.
how to help parents, but also kids.
Yeah, because that's it, right? It helps both. That's why I help moms, right? Because when moms are well, the kids are well. So yeah, so check out Nat's stuff. I'm gonna put in the show notes. And if you need additional support, because if we're saying this stuff, like it's easy to hear this stuff and be like, okay, that's super doable. But like I actually needed Nat to come into my house to do my play area. But she can also like talk to you about what your child's needs are and like help you build out like a game plan to support your child.
I help with routines. So if you need routines, if it's something with behavior, I can do that. I can come over and give you ideas of like, if you're like, what the hell are the categories for toys, or just
Yeah,
like,
what do I have? Like, sometimes I'm looking at the toys. I'm like, well, what category is that? Like, it's hard for me because I'm not like.
So if you just need a general idea, obviously there's Google, but sometimes Google is confusing also.
It's also like I remember when you came. Like, you're gonna have to come back because I have to do a toy rotation soon. Yeah, Nat does my toy rotations. I know. I'm so lucky.
She's spoiled.
I'm spoiled. You come in, you did my whole setup, and then you're doing my toy rotations. And you set up my toy rotation if I want to do it by myself, but I prefer having the expert do it. um, but it feels overwhelming because I remember like I'd watched a video and I was like, I'm gonna get rid of all my toys, blah blah blah. And so like hearing this, like I gotta pare everything down. Like, where do I put it? How do I do this? How do I introduce it? Which toy should I choose? Like all that. When you're already like lacking sleep, you're working at the same time. Your kids are really like, I don't know, clingy, because it's like, I don't know, a lot of kids are like sick and clingy right now this time of year. Nat can help like really ease that stress. So,
I do free consultations.
There you go.
So to get started, to see if even my service is fit. Sometimes parents think it's one thing, but I as an educator, you kind of have to have an array of tools. So and like blah, blah, blah. Sometimes some services are not me and it's somebody else. So if it doesn't fit for me, I'll just send you.
Yeah, and you know all the services, which is great because you worked in the field. So, I think that's the end of today's episode.
Thank you so much.
We hit 40 minutes. Look at us go.
Look at that.
So thank you, Nat, for all your insights. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me have a voice here.
I'm just happy to not be alone for once. No, I'm kidding. I'm happy to just have you. I mean, we would have had this conversation regardless if there was a mic.
True.
We talk all about this stuff all the time. All right. So I'm going to do my outro, but do you have any last little things you have to say?
No, just thank you.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you for listening. If this episode spoke to you, and it would mean so much to me if you would follow, leave a review, or share it with someone who might need it. Until next time, keep living your authentic life. Bye.